Mike from Balanced Release, here with a nice cool down and stretching routine that I like to do after a run. This morning I had a beautiful run with my buddy Edgar, and we did about 10K, and I thought I'd share with you my exercise.
With that, grab your mat, come over to and shake it out a bit. Hands over your head, reaching up as tall as you can. Now tilt to the left, feel the stretch on the right side of your body. Hold that for a second. Now tilt to the right, feel the stretch on the left side of your body this time. Straight up, drop your arms, roll your head from the back around to the front. One more time, and now back the other way. One more time. Feels good. Now shoulders up and back and around. Up and back and around. Loosen them up after that tightness in the upper body after the run. Now hold your right arm straight out and pull it across your body to the left and wrap the left arm underneath. Hold that stretch. With that, windmill your arms, take your left arm straight out to the right and wrap your right arm around. Okay, reach up and dive it down. Forward fold, up halfway, pat head, halfway up, all the way down, up one more time halfway, and now let's hold it. Hold this here for a little bit. Feel the whole stretch in the back of your leg. Feels great. With that, stretch straight up, back. Now grab your left ankle with your left hand, pull it up towards your glute. This is always a tough one for me to hold my balance, especially after a run. So if you need to grab something, grab onto it and hold you. Ed's hanging out doing his downward facing man, as he likes to call it, with his back leg spread out behind him. Drop your left foot, and now bring your right ankle up towards your glute, holding with your right. And let's hold that for a few minutes. Feel the stretch in the quadricep. All right, with that, drop that out. Let's turn to a warrior 2 position with both arms out, with your right leg bent and your left leg straight. Let's hold that for a little bit, feel the stretch, and then pull back into friendly warrior with your right arm up and your left arm down. Let's hold that for a second. Feel a nice stretch on the inside of your leg. Drop down into a triangle pose, straightening out your right leg, dropping your right arm down to your ankle and your left arm over your head. This is always a really tough one for me, and I have a very good flexibility on this, but it always feels really good on the inside of my leg. You gotta keep working at it. Let's turn around now. Switch to warrior 2 with your left knee bent and your right leg straight. Hold it. And then fall back into right friendly warrior with your left arm up in the air and your right arm tailing back down to the ground. and down to that triangle pose again. Again, if you want some good direction on form here, don't follow me, but it's a great stretch to get a good stretch on the side of your body. Triangle pose with your right hand down towards your ankle and your left hand over your head. All right, come out of that, straight up, and then back down into forward fold. With that, pick your right leg up, bend it over your left knee, and then sit back down into a standing pigeon pose. Again, this is a difficult one for me, especially after I run. I have trouble with my balance. If you need to hold on to something, feel free. I'm going to hold this for a second. Stand straight up, stretch to the sky, and now take your left leg, bend it over your right, and sit back. The standing pigeon pose. It's good balance. Head comes out. Give him a little pat on the back. Thank him for the jog. A little bit of loving. All right, buddy. All right, let's turn over to the left with your leg out, bent, straight arm straight up to the sky, right arm straight out in a lunge position. Pull back as far as you can. Feel the stretch on that quadricep. Turn around. Pull a lunge again, facing the other way. Your right leg bent and your left leg straight. Reach back as far as you can. All right, from here we're gonna do a little downward facing dog. Stretch out the calves and the hamstrings. We'll see if Ed's going to cooperate on this one. He always likes to be a little difficult. Move a little out of the way. There you go, buddy. Back into downward facing dog, and let's walk this out for a little bit. You walk it out, get some blood flowing, and then it'll make it a little easier to get the stretch out. Balance release, we like to speak in terms of getting a release, relax, and then a good stretch. So from here, take your left leg and cross it over your right. And we're going to hold this for a second. Feel a nice stretch in the calf and the hamstring. We'll hold this a little bit. Now back the other way. Walk it a little bit and take your right leg and cross it over your left. Hold that stretch for a few minutes. Hey, where are you going, Ed? Come on back. Thanks. All right, back to full downward facing dog. Should be able to get a little bit more out of both of them. Try and bring those heels down as close as you can to the mat. With that, come out, face forward, give yourself a few shoulder rolls, up and back and around, up and back and around, then reverse, up, forward, and around, up, forward, and around, stretch to the sky, and then we'll come to a seated position on your mat. Raise your arms above your head, drop them down, forefingers and thumbs together. We'll close out our practice with a few short minutes of meditation. So close your eyes. We'll do a breathing exercise in through the nose for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out through the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On your own. With that, let's close out our practice with our hands over our head in prayer position, down to our third eye chakra, right between our eyes, to our chest, thanking ourselves for our practice. One more time, hands over the head, down to the third eye chakra, and then to the chest. Thanking yourself for practice. Namaste. And if you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe.